what has been known about human milk, and this is the most studied topic: evolution along lactation. How does milk evolve with time or with the age of the baby? The first one is the amount of milk secreted or produced by the mom and therefore consumed by the baby. What we see in this tiny graph is that the amount of milk is low in the early period. The baby is still getting used to drinking milk. But then very rapidly, within 14 days, the amount of milk produced and consumed by the baby is approximately 800 mils a day. And this is a steady state average for many kids around the world. Energy also increases with passing time. Now, lipids are actually the main providers of the calories in milk. And we know that it reflects the same pattern as energy that you see in the second graph. And protein is actually the opposite of lipids. What is also very well known is the gestational age at birth is also having an impact on mother's milk. Preterm milk is higher in true protein, but in colostrum only, and the difference could be up to 35%. Other nutrients that are also important and highly relevant for preterm growth and survival, such as DHA, alpha-linolenic acid, which is the precursors of other long-chain fatty acids, and medium-chain fatty acids, are also found to be at higher concentration in preterm milk. We also know human milk has a circadian rhythm, not for lactose and protein, but for lipids. There is a peak in the middle of the day, perhaps reflecting maternal own dietary intake. We also know that there is within feed variation. If you hypothetically divide a breastfeeding session into thirds of foremilk, mid-milk, and hindmilk, we will see that the foremilk is a bit watery and the hindmilk is a bit creamy. Now, we have biochemical analysis proof that there are no differences in lactose and protein, but major differences in the amounts of lipid present in the fore versus hind milk. I can go on and on about these research that has been done in past, but I want to summarize using this figure that shows that there are maternal factors that can influence the composition of human milk. There are infant factors that can also influence, but there are other factors such as time of day, geography, and stage of lactation, which is among one of the most studied characteristics of human milk. Some of these factors are non-modifiable, but some are modifiable, and we can modify dietary intake of the mom if we want to increase bioactives such as DHA. We can also keep lifestyle factors in check and also improve the physical activity to have modulation, or they are amongst the factors that can modulate mother's milk.